Hi, my name is Gabriela Lamas. Today I'm going to tell you a remarkable story. It's not only a story you'll want to hear, it's a story that you need to hear. It's a story on the Ampersand Pantry Project.
We got the kind that lasts forever.
Every day in Leesburg, Virginia, during this horrible pandemic, the Ampersand Pantry Project has fed hundreds of people who might otherwise go hungry. People out of work, moms, dads, kids, babies, every day they drive up, walk up, or even bike up to the Ampersand Pantry on Market Street. By putting together a team of donors, restaurant owners, and volunteers, Ampersand is giving out thousands of meals, diapers, and even pet food.
We got started with the little free food pantry on Edwards Ferry Road in January just because I thought it was a really cool idea and it was something that folks in my firm and friends and others could contribute to and would help food insecurity, which I think is a big deal, and particularly when I think about children. And I started thinking about, gee, well, maybe some of my restaurant friends who were not so busy could make some sandwiches or some kind of simple lunch, and we could figure out a way to pass them out because there weren't going to be school lunches and backpack programs and all of that. Where could I do that, and could I find a food truck? And then, silly me, I realized that I owned a building right here on Market Street across from McDonald's that had a drive-through in the back of it and was vacant and an easy central location for people to use. And I started chasing around with my restaurant friends and trying to figure out how we could get the public more broadly to try and shoulder the burden of the hunger insecurity rather than asking an already essentially trashed business or a segment of restaurants. And so we offered to pay the restaurants their food costs plus a little something towards overhead or the sandwich preparer, whoever it is. We really wanted them to do a little better than break even, and the response was terrific, particularly as more restaurants jumped on. My big mistake in this whole situation was guessing that, we'd put out 50 or so, maybe 75 lunches a day, and yesterday I think we did 319, today we did 300. We've given out we're closing in on 9,000 lunches in less than 5 weeks. And there's been some surprises. There's community support has come from everywhere, and it's been terrific. People just hear about this, think it's a great thing, and they offer to send money. We've got businesses that are offering to take a day, which we like, and we give them some publicity, and they take one whole day like we did today. And the other piece is some spectacular volunteers like this lady sitting to my left. Gabriela has just put her heart and soul into this effort.
I'm a student at George Mason. I was affected by the coronavirus because our dorms got shut down, so I got sent home. It was just doing online classes and I didn't really have much else to do. And then one day my mom sent me an email and it contained a letter. Well, actually, it was a publication from the Loudoun Times talking about the Ampersand Pantry Project. I read it and I was instantly engaged. I fell in love with the project, so I reached out to Peter Burnett. I started with handing out the flowers, and then we got with the diapers, and I started handing out the diapers. And the one thing that we really felt was important is to have someone on hand that speaks Spanish, because the Hispanic population, especially in Leesburg, is huge. We say about 75% of the people that come through our drive-thru speak Spanish, so that's really an important tool to have, and I feel so blessed that I can talk and communicate with these people. And the really important thing there is about 90% of the people that come to get it are young Hispanic moms. And it's really great seeing those kids come out because, we're providing a meal for them, we're providing diapers. The demand just keeps going up, so it's been really amazing.
Okay, hi, how are you, everybody? Thank you for every day for the lunch, blessing for the old people, the healthy. Thank you.
I really appreciate what they're doing here. This has been a big help to me, and my family for the last few weeks that they've done it. And it's very, very nice of them.
We all feel like we're in this together, and a few of the things we do are to try and lift spirits in addition to stomach pains and the like. For example, these little carnations that we started giving out to everybody, we include a little tag on them in both English and Spanish, and like this one says, "We will get through this together," and it says it as well in Spanish. We thought it would be over by the end of May, but that was wildly optimistic on my part, and I'm hoping we can make it through June and longer if need be. And honest and truly, what we really need to keep this thing going is folks to help us with the donation side of money, chase folks that'll be happy to donate diapers, and give us any restaurants that'll help us out. We want to keep this going till we can get our friends who are stressed back to work. It's that simple.